Hey you guys, welcome back to another episode of Dancer's Corner. Today we're going to be talking about burnout. Burnout, baby! What in the world is burnout? I pulled up the handy dandy definition for you. And Google says the reduction of fuel or substance to nothing through use or combustion. What? But another definition which has a lot more to do with what we're talking about today is exhaustion of physical or emotional strength or motivation, usually as a result of prolonged stress or frustration. Burnout is such a possibility with dance because dance is such an intense discipline and it's usually really long hours. You have to say no to social events because you have rehearsal or shows or auditions. If you're dancing seriously, it really becomes your life, and those long hours are really arduous on your body and on your mind, and burnout happens. So if you're experiencing burnout right now in whatever field you're in or whatever moment in your life you're in, I have some tips that will hopefully help you. My biggest burnout happened, I would say, in college. I was teaching, listen to this, you guys. I was taking 21 units in college, which is 3 over the maximum load. I was teaching 12 classes a week on top of being a dance major myself. So I had school, like academic school. I had like 10 dance classes myself, and then the 12 or 13 that I was teaching myself. So I would wake up really early, go to school, go to dance, go teach, come home, go to bed, do the same thing. And after a couple months, oh my gosh, I was not myself. I was sick. I was anxious. I was sad. I was unhealthy. I wasn't eating well. I didn't like teaching. I didn't want to go to my dance classes. I was totally just not myself. And that's when I realized that I was experiencing burnout. If any of that kind of sounds familiar to you, that moment where you're kind of dreading something that you once loved so much, which for me is dancing and teaching. I love dance and I love teaching, but it felt like a chore. And that was kind of my red flag, my wake-up call to be like, hey, Auti, you're not healthy, and this is not a healthy schedule for you, a healthy lifestyle for you, and you need to change something because burnout is happening. So the first step to overcoming burnout is to Milo, get it together. The first step to kind of curbing your burnout is to just take a break. And I know it sounds so scary. You're like, oh my gosh, I can't miss dance for a couple weeks. I can't miss dance for a couple months. And it seems like that now, but in the grand scheme of your life, taking this much time off in this much of your dance career is okay. It's actually good for you to just take a break, to pause, and to reset. So if that's an option for you, that is the best advice I could give you. A second option is to cut down. So for me, I had to have a really serious conversation with some of my employers. I was teaching at multiple studios, and I had to tell them, hey, you know what? I am not teaching to the best of my ability anymore, and I need to drop this class, and I am so sorry. You feel bad because you don't want to let people down. But if you're not able to present your best self and put your best foot forward, that's worse in my opinion. So be honest and open with yourself and your dance community. It feels a lot better when you talk to people about things instead of bottling them up inside. So if you're having a hard time with burnout and you need to cut down, have a discussion with the people that can help you maneuver that. And help you kind of navigate that decision making. It'll be a lot easier when you have other people on your team. The moment I tell somebody like, hey, I'm really stressed out, I need help, I feel so much better. So try doing that. So we have take a break if you can, cut down what you can from your schedule. So try and see the things that you can pick and choose, pick the really important things and just lose the excess. And then be honest with yourself and your community. be honest with how you're feeling, because you know yourself the best. So if you know that you're having a hard time, first admit it to yourself, and then go and have a great conversation with someone that you trust and get their help. And then you guys, your physical and mental health is top priority when it comes to dance, because if you're not healthy through and through, it's going to show in your dance career. Whether it's one day later, a week later, a year later, it'll catch up to you. So you really, really, really want to make sure that you're feeling at your absolute healthiest. The biggest thing that I can just say to you is, good boy, Papa. He went potty. Good boy. Yes. Can you show everybody? Ta-da. You're such a good boy. So again, I think my tried and true sign of burnout is if you're starting to dread something that you loved. And that doesn't just go for dance, that goes for anything. If there's something that makes you so happy, and at one point you're like, oh, I don't want to do this, I don't feel like it anymore, it doesn't bring me joy, reevaluate it and kind of see what's off for you. Our quote of the day, Milo, quote of the day. Thank you. Never be afraid to fall apart, because it's an opportunity to rebuild yourself the way you wish you had been all along. So don't look at burnout as something negative. Just look at it as a red flag for you. It's not something that'll take over you. It's just something that happens sometimes, and it's just a little wake-up call that something is off for you. So make sure that you're putting your physical and mental health above absolutely everything, and use those tips that I gave you to see if you can help alleviate some of the stress and some of that burnout and blockage that's happening for you. Thank you, friends. Love you all. Say bye, Milo. Say bye-bye. I'm a crazy dog mom. Hey, you guys. It's me and Mr. Milo. I just wanted to let you guys know that I've been nominated in the Best Dance category by the Shorty Awards. So I'm super excited to be next to some really, really phenomenal artists. The Shorty Awards are a collection of handpicked influencers from different social media platforms, and the finalists are chosen by you guys. So if you like what I'm doing and you love this channel and you want to support, go over to my Instagram at Miss Auti and click the link in the bio to vote. You can vote once a day all the way up until I think the end of February. So it would be really, really cool to attend the awards show. Either way, being nominated is amazing, and it's all because of you guys. So thank you so much for all of your love, all of your encouragement, and your kindness. And I just wanted to send that out there. Sending you love and light right back. Say bye, Milo. Say bye-bye. Okay, he's like, whatever.